Hello, welcome to Lunch with Lee. Today, what makes a good dryer vent company? And in the title, it says good and bad. I don't know if bad, because sometimes that may not be the right word. I may reword that. But what makes a good company good compared to other companies? And maybe that's a better way to put it. So a good dryer vent company, number one, is educated. And there is a dryer vent certification. I hold that certification. I have for 20 years. And we've been cleaning dryer vents for 20 years. But a good company will show up, will diagnose problems. We have gauges, MagnaHelix, vane anemometers, all these gauges to actually tell if the dryer vent is working well or not. If you're just running a brush through it, whether you have a vacuum or a blower, both of those work. One makes a huge mess, one doesn't. Blowers blow lint everywhere outside, but are cheaper. The good vacuums will suck all the lint in and it won't make a mess at all. That's what we use. But that doesn't change the cleaning process. But having gauges to figure out if it's working or not after you clean it, did it get better? Did it worse? In 20 years, I've had some where you clean it, you go through the cleaning process, and the performance gets worse. And you have to figure out why. And without those gauges, you would just move to the next house. And customer would think, oh, there must be something wrong, or call another company out who would do the same thing sometimes. We have found other dryer vent companies, broken rods stuck halfway through vents where they left halfway through. Sometimes it's a homeowner, sometimes it's a handyman. So, and we don't really know if it's a dryer vent company or if it's a handyman, or sometimes heating and air conditioning companies, like they clean ducts, and then they also clean dryer vents. Sometimes they have slightly different machinery, but sometimes you don't know what you're left over. But we see all the time equipment left behind inside dryer vents where they snap it off, can't get it out. And we have special equipment to kind of get it out. And sometimes you have to cut sheetrock. But those gauges that actually measure the performance of dryer vents are important. That's the difference between cleaning and hoping and cleaning and knowing. And the education, codes. We train every day. We invite other companies, if they want to come train with us, to come train with us. So if you're another company and you want to come train with us, let us know. We don't have training all the time. This week, I am training a new person. So, hey, if I have one person or 10 people, same amount of work. So there's plenty of work out there. We'd be happy just to make sure that you take care of customers like we would take care of customers. That's the goal. So the difference between good and bad, or good and other, whether they're bad or not, is after you clean, do you know if you did a good job or not? Or do you just run a brush through and go, oh, yeah, it feels like it's working better? Or, yeah, listen to the dryer. I've heard all kinds of stuff. We actually have gauges where we can tell before an actual number, back pressure, airflow, meters per second, feet per minute, inches of water column, where we can tell how well this dryer vent is working. That's what you need. So if the other companies are doing that, they're doing a better job. If they're not, then you're probably getting your money's worth, because it's probably very, very cheap. You're not getting a trained person that's trained to our level or trained to any level sometimes. And they're just running brushes through. So that's really what you want, is get a good, solid company. It's been doing it for a while, has good reviews, and has the equipment to double check to make sure things are done right. So that's it for today. I really, really appreciate it. And please share it, like it. It helps so we can help as many people as possible. Thanks.